nasty, folks. It is week 13, and week 12 was not good to this guy. That's right, I got defeated by my nephew, Shaggy the Snoop Dogg, a 133 to 109, and I think that this image of Dalvin Cook's season ending pretty much sums up my season, right? Because with that loss, I am pretty sure I'm out of the playoff picture. I would need certain people to lose, and I would have to win out, and I honestly at this point I don't see it happening. That said, I will keep playing, I will keep making moves, I will keep setting my lineup, because I understand that the games that I play have playoff implications for others as well, whether or not I get into the playoffs myself. And I hope that you all do the same. That's one of the things that makes this league a fun league to play in, is that we all take it seriously. So please, whether you're still in the hunt or not, take it seriously, set your lineups, all of that. Also, some of you folks still owe me some dues. I need to get that collected. The trade deadline for our league is, I believe, on Wednesday, maybe, or December 3rd. I got to double check that. But either way, I need to get those dues collected, because pretty soon, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have to pay out the winners, and I can't afford for it to come out of my pocket. So it's $50 per team. If you haven't paid me yet, please get that to me. Check the email for the payment information. All right, so I already told you that I lost and am now at 5-7. Shaggy the Snoop Dogg goes to 8-4. Trash Pandas in a must-win game against the Team Fort Lauderdale. They lost. They fall to 5-7. Team Fort Lauderdale at 4-8. Hub Scrubs gets the win over Memphis Mains. Hub Scrubs sitting at 4-8. Memphis Mains sitting at 3-9. Tough year for the returning champion. Jive Turkeys did what they had to do. It wasn't pretty, but they came in and defeated, still not naming it, 91-67 to hold on to their playoff hopes. Everyone is broken, just keep breaking everyone. Michelle destroys Dangerous Knights, 134-105. She's sitting at an 11-1 record. Go up, she's a lock for the playoffs. Dangerous Knights sitting at 7-5. They're still in the playoff hunt, but they gotta start winning some games. I know they beat me last week, but they need to win probably here on out. Riverside Smash, man, they took a tough loss to Too Good For You. They were in the playoffs last week. Now they've been bumped out and replaced by Too Good For You. Both those teams sitting at 6-6. Too Good For You gets the tiebreaker because they've scored more points and they have the head-to-head win. And last but not least, Lloyd Dobler Express. Lloyd Dobler depressed. That's Freudian. I'm depressed. I'm the one that's out of the playoff. No, Lloyd Dobler is chugging along there at 9-3. They defeat the Dene, another team that had to win last week. They need the wins. They're sitting at 6-6. So, real quick, let's take a look at the playoff picture, and let's talk about who's in, who's on the outside looking in, all that good stuff. So, posting the pick here. All right, so everyone is broken, and Shaggy the Snoop Dogg are currently our number 1 and number 2 seeds. Both of them, if things play out the way they are, will get buys in the first round. Currently in the number 5 slot, we've got Dangerous Knights sitting at 7-5. They would be playing Jive Turkeys, also at 7-5. Jive Turkeys being the number 4 team. In the 6th slot, we have Too Good For You sliding into that spot after defeating another 6-6 team, the Riverside Smash. And then Too Good For You in the 6th slot would be going against the Lloyd Dobler Express. In the 3 slot, they are at 9-3. Now, the teams that are on the outside looking in that still are clinging to some sort of, playoff hopes, playoff berth, whatever. We got Riverside Smash sitting at 6-6. If they can win out and maybe a couple of the teams that are ahead of them get some losses, they've got a shot. Same thing goes for Dene. The team Dene, they are sitting at 6-6. Again, if they can win out and a few things happen, they might be able to slide into a playoff spot. Sitting a little further back on the outside, looking in over the shoulders of those 6-6 teams, are myself, the Dink and Duncan, and then Trash Pandas, who has quietly snuck back into the playoff picture after going like 0-4 at the beginning of the season. Just goes to show you, never give up on your dreams. I salute you, Chris. All right, so let's look at this week's matchups. We got Hub Scrubs going against the Dene. Again, must-win game for the Dene. Too Good For You going against Trash Pandas. Hey, Trash Pandas, you want to get in the playoffs? You know a good way to sneak in? Beat Too Good For You. Be too good for you. That is your goal for the week, Mr. Warren. All right, we got two teams in the playoffs going against each other. Lloyd Dobler Express sitting at 9-3, going against the Dangerous Knights at 7-5. Dangerous Knights loses out the next couple of games. They could be bumped from the playoffs, so this is a must-win for them. Riverside Smash, man, they got to put it all on the line against Shaggy the Snoop Dogg if they want to get into the playoffs. And I can speak from experience. Easier said than done. I got stumped like an Orchid Biker rally last week. Yep. And then, of course, Everyone Is Broken is planning on breaking my wife, still not naming it. Everyone Is Broken. What can I say? Michelle's just created a monster of a team. There's no weakness. I guess she's a little weak at running back, but she's getting guys healthy again, so she's just crushing it. And then we've got Jive Turkeys. Again, they are kind of on that fringe, so they need to win over football team Fort Lauderdale. And last, but maybe least, because I just don't think my shots are very good, my Dink and Duncan going against my good friend Drummy and his Memphis Mains. I'm afraid even if I win out, because of who I've lost to and how I lost, I don't think I got a shot. That said, I'm still coming for you, Drummy. Let me see your war face.